Yeah. fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Conley dishes to Gobert. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to KD. The three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ball outside. Over Conley. And it's good off the back rim and in. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Always one of the league's most accurate jump shooters. Chris Paul can flat out knock him down.
Here's Conley. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That free throw missing.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And he can't hit the second.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Durant for 3. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Phoenix able to drain the 3. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Back to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Paul. He has 5. Booker outside. High post shot. Minnesota with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Edwards passes to Towns.
2 minutes.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now here's Booker. Lets it go. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And the basket by Okogie.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
McDaniels finds Conley. Back to McDaniel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Durant wide open, he fires. Suns keep it alive. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Outside for KD. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Paul with the bucket.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Durant way outside. Suns keep it alive. Passes it to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. For the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Help to McDaniel. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Okogie for 3. And he trains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket?
The previous play is under review.
Play center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the... And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got T.J. Warren, Terrence Ross is out there with Payne, and there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Baisley in at the 4. Edwards, that's good.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Payne looking around. That one wide left. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Over in the corner, Warren. Ross against Edwards. Ross dishes to Warren. There's the pass to Ross. The tray. Another 3 for Phoenix. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Launches it. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle. Ross kicks to Biyombo. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And finished off by Edwards.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in that.
Here's Ross. And no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
Here's Edwards. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. Ross with it, down low. Here's Beasley. Lays it up and banks it in. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Towns, no luck. Suns leading by 6. Warren kicks to Biyombo. Pass to Ross. They set the pick. Pass to Beasley. He dishes it to Biyombo. 4 on the shot clock. Payne gets a wide open look. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Outside Warren. To the inside. Kicks it to Payne. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
A 3 from Warren, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David, and we'll be...
22. The Suns, 26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert.
Assisted by
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Nifty move. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Paul, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Paul's got 11.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Conley. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Okogie. Suns leading by 6. Booker looking around. Dishes it to Durant. Passes it to Ayton. Towns against KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
He hits the second from the line. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. From past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Okogie. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 6. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range, and the Suns miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Timberwolves trail by 3. Durant drawing the double team. Paul's shot is off. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. McDaniels dishes to Towns. McDaniels in the post. Good D by Booker.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Paul outside. Now the pass to Okogie. Beyond the arc. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Towns wide open. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They are clueless as to how to handle CP3 tonight. I mean, so many ways he can beat you. And he's using just about every one of them here tonight.
Conley finds McDaniel. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley with it. Now guarded by Payne. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. They're able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Warren with the ball. Working on McDaniels.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. He gets it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Booker. To the middle. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Over in the corner, Paul. Pass to Okogie. It's Durant on the wing. It's Durant on the wing. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Durant kicks to Booker. The dish to Paul. Back to Booker. There's the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his third assist on the night. Here's Gobert. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
There's the lob to Towns. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's. Here's Okogie. Paul left side. Pass to Okogie. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
The Suns making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. And Edwards drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Paul kicks to Booker. And the three ball is good. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to KD. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 19-point game.
Second team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. Here's McDaniels. Drains the three-pointer.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And here's KD for three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got 16 here in the second half.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for Phoenix.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Booker, right side. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. driving the lane. Misses in close. Shamet on the wing. Edwards defending. And it's Durant missing. Edwards looking it over. Good, and the assist goes to town. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for
to be sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Paul George. And it's Highland in at the point.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Edwards. And that one's long.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Conley.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
His first.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And so he's able to get one of two. And it's the Clippers on the break. Pass to George. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Left side, Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Batum. Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes it inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Highland, defended by Gobert. Pass to Covington, to the inside. It's Covington on the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Terrence Mann.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
Come get it, come get it.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. George against Edwards. Oh, sweet move. It's good. Off the glass. Edwards has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Back to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Conley. The Clippers grab the miss. And for Mann, proving he belongs, earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels for 3. Conley against Batum. It's stolen by Leonard. To the paint. On the break. And the dunk by Leonard.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Towns for 3. To the left side wing. And stolen by Leonard. It's George on the wing. McDaniels covering. Batum gets the bucket. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now Los Angeles with it. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's McDaniels. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Paul George.
No debate there. He got hammered.
McDaniel. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Leonard passes to Covington. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. It's George on the wing. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Towns with a rebound.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
And that does it for the first. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Yeah, just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe it.
No, you shouldn't be, I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
And he's good on the second. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Just 4 to shoot. Leonard passes to Westbrook. The 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Reliable shooting for Batum at the arc. Having offensive options you can count on is so important.
He drops it from range. Towns has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's George. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nails it from 3.
No second guessing on that shot from Robert Covington.
The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And here are the Clippers now. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. McDaniels against Leonard. Batum, the pass to Leonard. Batum with a screen on McDaniels. Out to Covington. Fires the 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
Edwards finds Conley. Towns with the ball. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Batum with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Covington, a screen on McDaniels. Out to Covington. George for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards with it. Guarded now by George. Beyond the arc. The shot by Conley. No good. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George passes to Leonard. Outside Covington. And here's Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Pass to Leonard. Outside Covington. Gobert against Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
As explosive as they come at the point guard position, Russell Westbrook playing at the rim. Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's a triple-double king.
McDaniels from long range. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Covington, a screen on Edwards. Over to the wing. Batum finds Covington. Leonard against Edwards. Pass to Batum. Clock at 6. Covington passes to Leonard. Gets the 3 to fall. Leonard's got 9.
The three-point numbers for Kawhi Leonard, they show this man is elite from deep.
Towns for 3. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The shot, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Covington, a screen on Conley. Westbrook with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Leonard for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. And finished off by Westbrook.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Towns for 3. And he can't get that one. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Los Angeles. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves. 11. The Clippers. 29.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Batum. Off target from 3-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. And stolen by Covington. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Covington with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Covington finds Westbrook over Towns. That one's wide left. Westbrook's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Leonard. 90 seconds into the second half now. Towns for 3. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for Minnesota, Mike Conley.
First one falls for him.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
And Conley drops them both. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Covington, a screen on Conley. Westbrook with it, and it's Gobert picking him up for 3. Covington, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Covington is having an excellent performance.
Pass to Towns from the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Covington, to the wing, right side. For 3, Westbrook. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Covington passes to Westbrook. Back to Covington.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Batum finds Covington. Pass to Leonard. Now here's George. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Here's Batum. Off the mark there with a 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
From deep, Conley. Paul George pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that one's good. Covington.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's George. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Second chance shot. That's good from Covington on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's Covington. Give him 20. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Leonard. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. To end the drought. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Westbrook. 7 points in the game. Covington, a screen on Conley. Out to Covington. Three-pointer. No good there. It's good if it goes. The shot misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers firmly in control. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Covington in at the 5.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Here's Westbrook. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Westbrook against Edwards. Into the lane. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long change. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Towns for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Covington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
Robert Covington.
And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's Minnesota now. Pass to Towns. From outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Covington's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Kicks it to George. Covington, a screen on Conley. George passes to Batum. For 3, Covington. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
For Robert Covington, that 3 ball from the corner pocket is money.
Takes the 3. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. George with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Covington, a screen on Edwards. And it's Westbrook off the drive. Here's Covington. Westbrook finds Covington. 4 on the clock. Corner shot. Westbrook with the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. McDaniels from long range. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Westbrook. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Westbrook. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. Shot is good by Edwards.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Batum with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Westbrook. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
He thrives in that painted area. Westbrook has a lot of moves and different ways he can hurt you inside.
Pass to Towns. Here's Conley. Oh, George with a steal.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And that one's good. Covington.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. Covington with it. Defended by Gobert. Launches a three. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Westbrook.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Towns gets the bucket.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Batum with a screen on Conley. George finds Covington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Paul. You dialed up the defense in this.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the five for the Clippers. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Covington in at the 5 down low. Now here's Leonard.
Chris Paul, first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Westbrook. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Westbrook. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Russell continues to play with that undeniable confidence. Gets into the close part, teeth of the defense that time.
Now here's Paul. Banked in off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Covington with the bucket.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time. After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Now here's Covington. After the miss from KD. And Leonard gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, he really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Ayton on the 3 off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Leonard kicks to Batum. Westbrook surveying the D. Reverses. Kicks it out to Covington. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Westbrook, no good. Suns trail by 3. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Paul kicks to Durant. There's a screen. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Westbrook with it. Guarded by Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Ball against Westbrook. The wide open look for Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Such a reliable shooting option. KD, the guy on the floor, you want him with the ball to make plays like that.
Here's Westbrook, a shake. And it's good on the way in. Westbrook's got 6. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
No good from Durant.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And Covington with the basket on the assist by George. 5 points in the game.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Now here's Paul. To the left wing. Okogie for 3, and it's rebounded by Covington. Los Angeles leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's George. Covington wide open. He to beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some
offense. The order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Leonard dishes to Batum. George looking around. 5 to shoot. Back to Batum. Rebound by the Suns.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Back to Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Durant up top, defended by Batum, and finished off by KD.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Suns trail by 6, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Going inside, Batum wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Batum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
And Batum can still knock down threes. He gives you that kind of gravity that the offense relies on.
Here's Baisley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Gordon, the pass to Highland. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Shamet. Pass to Highland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Highland passes to Gordon.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Gordon gets the pass there and takes off for the jump shot before the defense could react.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Batum, good.
And Batum has the answer locked and loaded from the three-point line.
And There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Suns trail by 10. Paul goes in, passes it to Okogie. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Paul against Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lee's checked in for Phoenix.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Paul kicks to KD. Paul passes to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Durant still has that flush. Just an easy deuce for him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. Pass to Covington. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you.
Your Suns, 24. The Clippers, 32.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Batum, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Durant feeling it out a bit. Lee outside. Kicks it to Ayton. The inside. He's covered by Leonard. Paul passes to Durant. Lee outside. Leonard with the steal. It's Covington on the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing here by 8. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Clippers leading by 6. Outside Westbrook. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. KD dishes to Ayton. Outside, KD passes to Paul. Ayton finds KD. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Westbrook against Ross. The pass to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Ross. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Leonard has it in the corner. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Inside, Ross with the steal. Shamet on the wing. He has 5. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Biombo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here is Los Angeles now. They're scoreless since the first half. Westbrook kicks to Batum. Back to Westbrook. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Shamet. George with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside Leonard. Down low. Stolen by Warren. Shamet the pass to Baisley. Back to Shamet. Pass to Baisley. Back to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Warren against Leonard. Passes it to Baisley. This one for 3. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over-the-back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Kicks it out to Covington. Trying to end the drought. And the dunk by Covington.
Those feel so good. Covington up there for a slam dunk.
Booker outside. Paul against Westbrook. The pass to Okogie. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Westbrook against Paul. Westbrook dishes to George. To the middle and stolen by Ayton. All up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Paul passes to KD. Paul outside. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Now, Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Paul against Westbrook. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a ball game here. Clippers ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Los Angeles leading by 3. Covington dishes to Leonard. Rebound by the Suns. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Okogie. He kicks to Paul. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Booker in the corner to tie it up. And he's good on the 3 ball. It's all knotted up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And the Clippers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told me they're doing a great job of finding space out in the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
The Suns making a change here. Ross is checked in. Kicks it to Ayton. Leonard with the steal. To the inside. Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Here's Booker. The rebound by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Outside, George. Right side, Batum. To the paint. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now
The previous play is under review.
to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Clippers in the lead. Covington down low. Ayton's there. Gordon finds Covington. Count the basket.
Calm, cool, and Covington. Big time shot.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Gordon, the pass to Covington. Leonard with no one around. And another three for the Clippers.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Charity stripe shot. No good from Booker. Los Angeles leading by 5. Covington in the corner. Takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Ross kicks to Ayton. Shot clock at 3. And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound. KD passes to Ross. It's another look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
George against Booker. Shot by Gordon, wide open. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gordon, the pass to Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
And it'll be interesting. Will they start calling Covington's number offensively the way he's going?
Booker looking around. Outside for Durant. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And stolen by Booker. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Well, and another opportunity for DeAndre Ayton to step to the line and show some growth. Really be confident knocking these down.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Ross kicks to KD. No good on the triple. Leonard, the pass to Covington. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the Suns call time. They're down by 4. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
And here's KD for 3. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Booker. Here's Okogie. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
The kick to Durant. They set a pick. Over Towns. Durant's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley lets it go from deep. Offensive board. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. The kick to Durant. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
Lethal outside shooting. That is Kevin Durant at his best. Give him airspace and turn the lights out.
It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Durant's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Edwards. Drains the triple.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
Pass to Okogie. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton against Gobert. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. 3 on the clock. Over Gobert. The kick to Durant. Paul against Conley. Back to Durant. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
McDaniels from long range. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Paul. Back to Okogie. From downtown. On target from range.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch and shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes, sir.
From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Durant. Pass to Paul. 1:36 left in the first quarter here. Over Conley. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Durant. Ayton, the screen on Towns. Durant for 3. And the Suns get another 3. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. A minute 4 left now in the first quarter. Towns against Durant. Will it go? Towns can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The kick to Durant. Wide open look. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And here they go on a free run. Oh!
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Towns for three. Gobert passes to Towns. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Okogie. Let's go with a three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Landry Shamet is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
Back to Warren. Here's Shamet. Buries it from 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Biyombo. Phoenix has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Shamet. And the 3 off target. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Ross. Kicks it out to Warren. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
And the Suns pushing it up now. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Booker, the pass to Durant. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he hits the first of 3.
At the line for 3.
And the second free throw is good. Lee, he's checked in for Paul. And he nails the third. Phoenix has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Lee on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. Here's Okogie. Outside for Booker. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, deflected. McDaniels from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant, pass to Ayton. Outside Durant, back to Ayton. Pass to Durant. And there's the drive. And Durant slams it home.
Boy, KD, just so much confidence in his abilities. When it comes to handling the rock, he can handle it and get a little flashy if necessary.
That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Pass to Booker. There's the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Suns lead by 20.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Edwards. Misses from short range. Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's Durant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The kick out to Conley. To the wing on the left. Durant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gobert. Ayton with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Okogie. Fires for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right.
Get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at point. Here's Baisley. Towns with a rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 27% for today's game. Edwards with it, guarded now by Biyombo. It's tipped.
Boy, blocking is a skill Darius Baisley is trying to develop, and that hard work paying off with the swat.
Offensive rebound, back to Conley. Towns for 3. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now.
When you consider how relatively new Darius Baisley is to the NBA, consider the last 2 years. An integral part of the starting lineup and back-to-back years where he averages double figures.
Here's Baisley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is something Baisley must hone. When he's scoring inside the good percentage, what a bonus.
Pass to Biyombo. It's Ross on the wing. And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. And about Baisley, Doris, he's proven to be a starting caliber player.
Well, he's starting to perform better on the offensive end. His rebounding numbers are starting to climb. And this guy, if he keeps scoring and rebounding with this level of consistency, he can be an excellent part of a good team.
Pass to Ross. It's Shamet on the wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Baisley. Outside Warren. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. Edwards pulls it in.
he didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Biyombo inside. He's guarded by Conley. Ross for three. Drops in the three. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Durant, the pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, Devin Booker, one of the elite scorers in the NBA. The sweet spot, the corner three by D. Book.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Booker's got 8.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the Suns get another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. To end the run, drills it from deep.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker, good. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
For 3, Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists here tonight.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Edwards can't hit. Edwards against Durant. Pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Suns ahead, delivering the blowout. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Aiden inside. Towns on him. The three ball. Another three for Phoenix. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Ball against Conley. Clock is at 3. For 3, Booker. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
To the middle. Here's Durant. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. Gobert finds Edwards to halt the run. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now Gobert. Outside Edwards. 4-3. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Stolen by Conley. Towns with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Paul.
Aggressive drive by Towns, forcing the foul there.
No good on the free throw. Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. It's Booker on the wing. The kick to Durant. Takes a 3. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Edwards against Booker. Here's Okogie. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
For 3, Durant. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Phoenix making some changes. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Ross for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And the Suns miss again.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Misses the jumper.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Durant, the pass to Paul. Hayden with it. There's the 3. That shot is off. Here's McDaniels. Durant pulls it in. And it's Phoenix's ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Here's Durant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Third team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
The three. It falls.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have...
2K Sports presents the NBA. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And here's George for three. Westbrook against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Edwards.
Oh, wow. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Batum, a screen on Conley. Outside for Batum. Back to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. It really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Now here's Conley. Back to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Goes up to the stripe. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Outside Covington. Leonard kicks to Covington. And here's George. Kicks it out to Covington. It's good from long range. Covington's got 5 now.
Man, nice perimeter shooting by Robert Covington. Just has such a really aesthetically pleasing release on those long ball attempts.
Los Angeles has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Batum passes to Westbrook. Covington in the corner. Outside Batum. Clippers moving the ball around. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Covington's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find it. He's a selfless distributor.
Now here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come. How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Batum. Pass to Leonard. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Leaps for it. Stolen by Westbrook. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley against Leonard. Conley dishes to Edwards. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gobert against Batum. Takes it out to Covington. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The kick out to Westbrook. George passes to Covington. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Edwards. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's George. Batum wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're and so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And the first one drops. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Outside for George. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Westbrook passes to Batum. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Shoots over Covington. And Covington sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Shot clock at 6. Back to Towns. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by George.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's the dish to Covington. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 9. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And Edwards drops them both.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And the foul called on Edwards.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by George, wide open. And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Gobert with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Towns penetrating, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Towns with the steal.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's McDaniels. That shot missing, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard dishes to George. Out to the right wing. Outside for Batum. Lock at 6. Westbrook passes to Batum. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Edwards drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And Edwards drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Batum. Takes it out to Covington. Offline with his 3. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Gobert, a second chance effort. He lays it in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
At the line for your Clippers, Paul George.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
McDaniels with the ball. Towns for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. All right, Dave, thank you. And
Your Clippers, 21. The Timberwolves, 20.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Takes it out to Covington. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, I tell you what, that's Covington's game now. He's really thinking shot before he catches it.
Conley finds Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Beyond the arc. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Mike Conley.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Westbrook against Conley. Outside for Batum. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Right back at you. Nicholas Batum with the answer. Determined to get those 3 points back as quick as possible.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Towns wide open. And he stays with it. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And McDaniels with the block. Here is Edwards. 12 points for him. The layup missed. Now George. Takes it out to Covington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one at the line is good.
Shooting 2.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Takes it out to Covington. No good from outside.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Karl-Anthony Towns. Shooting 1.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Conley's shot is off. LA's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Batum sets a screen for George. Clock is at 3. It's stolen by Edwards. George against Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside for Batum. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. That 3 off the mark. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it to Covington. Batum passes to Covington. Westbrook with a wide open look. And the Clippers miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one's good. Towns.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive boards.
It's stolen by Gobert. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside for Batum. Back to Westbrook. Batum sets a screen for Westbrook. Outside Batum. Covington in the corner. 3 on the clock. And the dunk by Covington.
You know, working against the shot clock, Covington is just an incredible performer, which is why his teammates love him so.
Conley dishes to Towns. Another miss by Towns. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 1.
And please give a big round of applause for your
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Mann in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And he gets it to go.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. Defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Covington, a screen on Conley. Takes it out to Leonard. Now, here's George. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Over in the corner, Batum. Shoots over Towns. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Conley left side. And the pass to Towns. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Conley kicks to McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Three-pointer.
Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Mann, covered by Conley. There's a screen by Covington. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Batum passes to Mann. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And the dunk by Covington.
Covington really pouring it on now. A classic wing who can knock it down from anywhere.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Here's Mann. Down low, Batum. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled in finishing with power at the rack.
Edwards finds McDaniel. No good on the 3. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Mann. And he lays it straight in. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Gobert dishes to Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Batum, a screen on Conley. Pass to Batum. Tips it. He dishes it to George. Six on the shot clock. Batum, a screen on Towns. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Passes it to Edwards. Leonard with the steal. Batum with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And it's George finishing it off.
Hey, when you got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Back to Conley. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles on D. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
The 3 from George. Hits it from 3-point range. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
Here's Mann. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. The quick look, no good that time.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 6. That one drops for him. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Covington, a screen on Conley. Outside, Covington. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Edwards. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A confident. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
veteran teams on the court. So you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at small forward. The Suns on offense. Here's Booker. Second chance effort. Pass to Okogie. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Westbrook outside. Batum outside. Now here's George. Booker defending. Batum with a screen on Booker. George passes to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers. They get it back. Batum, pass to Leonard. Tipped. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Okogie. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Led the league in steals multiple times. No surprise Chris Paul picked that one off. Run it.
Batum outside. George passes to Batum. Here's Covington. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Booker with the jam.
How does he do that? Booker absorbs the foul, but stays cool, knocks down the shot. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And Booker is the guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the paint. Here's Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
George outside. Pass to Covington. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Screen by Durant. The 3 is up. Leonard pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Gordon against Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Covington passes to Gordon. Outside Covington. 5 to shoot. Offline with a 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Durant with the big finish.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Pass to Batum. Back to Gordon. It's George on the wing. 1:25 left in the first. Covington, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
For 3, Booker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's Durant, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue contending for titles.
George passes to Leonard. George against Booker. Batum outside. Pass to Covington. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Durant with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Okogie. The three. It's rebounded by George. Now Covington. They swipe it. And stolen by Covington. Cuts off the pass. Outside Booker. Shoots over George. And the Suns miss again.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And so it's Phoenix closing out. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Eric Gordon is out there with Paul George. And it's Covington in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Gordon against Ross. Pass to Baisley. Here's Shamet. Fires from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's Covington. Gordon with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he gets the bucket. The Suns leading. Left side, Ross. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Ross. To the right side. Baisley in the post. Defended by Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Warren's shot is good.
Oh, love the confidence Warren had on that shot. He knows how consistent he is at that range.
Blocked! Now here's Biyombo, guarded by Batum. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Ross. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Lee, he's checked in for Baisley. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Leonard outside. Pass to Batum. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Ross. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to... Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, this is how powerful Westbrook is at the rim. Looking like he wants to tear the basket down.
Ross passes to Warren. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Warren's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
6 on the shot clock. Covington with it. Guarded now by Biyombo. Nifty move. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. With the drive. And Westbrook slams it home.
You can't give Westbrook a lane like this. You're just asking to get dunked on when you do.
Here's Warren. Rebound by the Clippers. Batum outside. Leonard finds Covington. Batum outside. Pass to Leonard. Lets the three fly. Warren with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Lee. And the Suns miss again. The Clippers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's George. Batum with a screen on Warren. Batum right side. George against Warren. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. George has gotten his first basket of the night.
You gotta like the momentum on George's drive, cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Here's Warren. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
With the score, your Clippers 17, the Suns 25.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Robert Covington displaying all his skills today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Back to Booker. Here's Okogie. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Batum, pass to Westbrook. Pass to Covington. Batum outside. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Shot by Leonard, no good. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Up top, Durant. Here's Okogie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Outside Covington. Westbrook against Paul. Covington, no good. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. For 3, Durant. And the Suns get another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Batum. Down low. Here's George. And he converts the layup.
Sturdy play from George in the paint. Getting by the contact and to his finish.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Leonard. Batum, the pass to Covington. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Durant against Batum. Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. From outside the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Covington. Norm Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
To the inside. To the paint. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Durant for three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. The kick out to Paul. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And stolen by Paul.
Come get it, come get it.
Back to Durant. Right wing. Fires the three. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's Powell, high post. Durant's there. And the Clippers miss again. The Suns have gone 6 for 9 in the half. It's Booker on the wing. The three is up. Plumlee pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Booker.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Back to Okogie. To the middle. The three ball. Durant's shot is off. With 1 on the clock. Can't hit that one. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Eric Gordon, Nicholas Batum out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Booker, fires for three, hits the trifecta.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
From behind the arc. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Back to Powell. Pass to Batum. Here's Powell. Batum, left side. The Suns clear it. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Powell finds Batum. Gordon with it. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Gordon. Now here's Powell. Batum, pass to Powell. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Morris, he's checked in for Plumlee. Phoenix no good that time either.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Batum for 3. Here's Highland. Gordon on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
A nice shot by Booker.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Here's Highland. Morris outside. Back to Batum. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Morris. 3-pointer. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Paul, he's checked in for the Suns.
Marcus Morris Sr.
And he makes all 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Morris. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Over to the left wing. Jacks up a 3. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Morris. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team.
The Clippers on D. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. And that one's good. Paul. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. Morris for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Back to Lee. This one for 3. And he gets it back. Pass to Paul. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. It's Booker on the wing. From downtown. And the 3-pointer goes. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Gordon outside. Pass to Highland. Back to Gordon. Up again. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the Suns with possession. Durant with it. Lee on the wing. Puts up a 3. Batum pulls it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Highland. Powell outside. Pass to Highland. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And it's Lee with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about hope.
At the line for the
And both free throws good for Durant. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Powell for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one